How's it going, bros? It's PewDiePie here. Today we're going to be talking about how to install the Sentry little meme thing that we got. It's super simple, super easy, but I'm going to go a little more in depth just in case you want to have it the way I have it, because the way I have it's a little different than just the default way. So let's do it. So first, what you're going to want to do is open up the link that I have in the description. And it's a mega link, but it is a config file.cfg. I'm not hacking you or anything. I don't care. So just press download on that, let it download, and then just download it right here, sentry.config. You download it, and then open it up, show in folder. Yours isn't going to have the one in there. Mine does because I already downloaded this. And next, what we're going to want to do is go into your TF2 files. There's a lot of ways to do this. First, you can just go to like your C drive or D drive, wherever you know you have it installed. Or what you can do is you can go over here, right-click TF2 or go down here and right-click it, properties, and then local files, browse, or it should be like view local files, then TF.cfg, and you're going to just want to drop that thing in there, sentry.cfg in here. This is my CFG file right now. You just want to drop sentry config into here, and you're good to go. It should be installed, and you should be good. So if we're in TF2 right now, and let's just go to like a map. So we're in 5 Gorge right now, and all you really have to do when you do this is just go into your console. You press that by clicking the tilde, and you also have to have some fucking thing enabled. So to enable the console, if you don't know how, you click advanced and then enable developer console in the options section, just like boop, boop, and then right here. So you go to the console and you just type exec sentry, and then when you press the R key, that is the default key, you go into this little thing, and it uses, don't worry about it, you know, like vac or anything like that. It uses, what is it? It uses the wait command. The only thing they gotta be worried about is if you're playing in an SV Pure 0 server or something that has a wait command disabled, like Skyle or like Valve competitive. Those things are actually will crash your game. Those things will crash your game if you use them. So just don't press R when you do it. So the issue for the sentry command right now is that if you exec sentry and you do this, if you switch to any other class and you press R to reload or anything like that, you're going to go into the sentry little thing right here because we didn't define R as anything else. This is an issue just with binding keys in general, and it's super easy to fix. It just takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to go over that right now if you really want to just have it so that you can, you know, use the R key for like vaccinator or something like that. Because where's my vaccinator? So if you want to use the vaccinator, you know, switch resistances, you can do that without going into human sentry mode. So we're going to be setting up different CFG files for every single class, and then we're going to have a default config file. And this default config file is pretty much going to have just regular binds. For me, it is bind mouse 3 to use action slot, bind R to reload, and bind F5 to things. Because for engineer, my mouse 3 is my sentry button, R is for the human sentry, and this is for my spy decloak stuff. What is it? Spy something. So I have these things so that every time I load up a different class that isn't spy or isn't heavy, I have it so it does this. So what you're going to want to do, depending on the config you use and depending on whatever you use, is to make these titles called engineer.cfg, demoman.cfg, fucking pyro.cfg, all these like CFG files. And for some reason I don't know what it is, but I have to put these underscore C's in here for it to run. I don't know why, but it does it for me. So if you need to do that, if it says cannot find class underscore C, just put an underscore C under it. I have both because I was just messing with it. And then for your default CFG, just put bind R reload. This right here. I'll put this in the description just in case you want to have it. And then for the scout class, which is the class that we aren't able to do it on right now. So we open this up and we have this and we type exec default CFG. And we just put this in for every single class. So every single class pretty much that I have, like Pyro, I have. And you can do this for pretty much like any, you know, funny things you want to do. So for this right here, it's like a little spin bot thingy that I have for Pyro. So I can just spy check super easily. So if I go on TF2 and then you press R, it's really slow, but then you type in CL yaw speed and they make it like a bajillion. And then, yeah, so that's how you do that. It's not cheating again because it's everything. Everything you can do is just in the console. But yeah, and so for heavy, what you want to do is, let's go into our folder. You load the default CFG, load the default, and then you just exec sentry right under it, and then you don't even have to type in exec sentry. So whenever I load up heavy, it just automatically executes sentry for me, And then whenever I go to another class, like Scout, R is my reload button. So I have auto reload on, but like I press reload and then I start to reload. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Hope I didn't make it too hard for you. If you have any questions, I will answer them in the comments. And yeah, hope you enjoy.